Dana White says Charles Oliveira is next for Islam Makhachev. He says it's the fight to make sense, and he's excited to see it after Charles looked like a world beater at UFC 289. So, outside of that, let me ask you guys, who wins it this time? I thought Charles had his moments. They were a little bit fleeting, right? They were few and far between, but he had his moments where he showed that he could do something interesting against Islam. I didn't think it was a complete washout. However, both guys are going to have known each other. Both guys are going to have time to reflect upon that last one. They say, at least Charles is saying, that he wasn't himself that fight. It's very possible, right? A lot of people have an off night. They train for weeks and weeks and months on months just to have one moment, right? Maybe he woke up with a headache that day. Maybe he had a stomach ache. Maybe he was a bit tired. Who knows? Things happen all the time. So there's countless stories like that where on the day, for whatever reason, they just weren't feeling it. Maybe he was going through some personal issues that day. Maybe maybe he had to take a shit before the fight. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Who knows? No excuses here. I'm not really a Charles guy or Islam guy. I look at this from an objective perspective. With all of that said, it's hard to go against Islam, right? In a rematch, I feel like it was kind of one-sided the first time. Again, Charles had his moments, but they were a bit few and far between. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know who wins the next fight. Let me know how Charles can get it done. Even if you're an Islam guy, let me know how Charles can get the job done. That's the question. How can he get the job done? Other questions. What's up with the division? Is this going to, what happens to the BMF belt winner, right? I mean, Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier are both on tremendous streaks. Do they just sit on the side and wait for these two to get it over with? What happens if Charles Oliveira wins? Now you got to run a trilogy back with these guys, What happens if Conor McGregor comes out, knocks out Michael Chandler in the first 2 rounds, and the crowd goes ballistic, and all of a sudden, the biggest moneymaker in sports is back, and he's calling for a title shot. What happens then? It's just one of those things. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also follow for more. Thank you.